how's it going? It's your girl Crystal, and today I'm coming to you with my best of 2016 favorites. I didn't want to go overboard with a lot of things because it would just, the video would be forever, and I don't want to take forever. So I'm going to jump right in. I have a little table with all my specific items. Excuse the junk in the back, but you know how that goes with the vanity table when you put on makeup. I have on very minimal makeup because I didn't really feel like putting on a whole bunch of makeup. I'm gonna be honest. I had put on makeup last night for New Year's and I didn't feel like doing it today. But anyways, let's jump right in. You know what? I'm missing something that I just thought about, because I'm gonna try to put some like drugstore stuff in and high end, not just high end. But I'm gonna start with primers, and for the drugstore primer, I picked Maybelline's Baby Skin. I just started venturing into other primers, so I can't really speak on a whole bunch, but I know which ones I've really been enjoying. Oh, I keep forgetting stuff, my bad. So I would pick Maybelline Baby Skin because it does instantly erase pores, and I usually just put it right in my T-zone, mostly like right around in this area where my pores tend to be larger. And for a while this was all I was using, whether I used drugstore makeup, high-end makeup, I was pretty much using Maybelline Pore Eraser mostly. But when we delve into the high end, I had to pick Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I really enjoy this. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but I've dug a deep hole in it, I would say. But I really enjoy it. It has a pump. It keeps my face matte, and I just like the way it feels. Yes, it does leave a white cast, but once you put your foundation on, it usually goes away. You only need a minimal amount, and I think it's worth the price tag. I know a lot of people said that NYX Angel Veil is a comparison to this. I have NYX Angel Veil, but I haven't used it because I'm always using this. But I've heard a lot of people say that it's in comparison to this. So I would say if you don't want to spend the money on this Hourglass one, to try the NYX Angel Veil. And also I wanted to mention the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. And it's just like a little, almost like a lip balm stick, and I just rub it on my face right in the place where I have like the most pores and put my makeup on. I really enjoyed it. It did the point, and this is easy to like throw in your makeup bag when you're going somewhere. You don't necessarily want to use a glass bottle when you're going everywhere, but if you're going traveling or something like that, this is a great alternative to something else. Just if you have big large pores and you want to minimize those, I would recommend the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. Alrighty, for brows, you know what, I'm missing the main thing, and the concealer I use to cover my brows is one thing, but I forgot to take this out of my makeup bag. I do believe if it's not on this table, and of course I can't find it. But I was going to mention the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which is a great product. I stopped using it for a while, and then I came back to it because I couldn't get enough. It was like 1 minute you have a brow pencil that's too creamy, and the next minute it might be too waxy, but the Anastasia Brow Wiz has never done me wrong, and I use the shade Ebony for my eyebrows. And I really enjoy it. Also, I wanted to mention, for a more affordable alternative, sorry, my pencils are all broken up. These are the Colourpop brow pencils, and I kind of flip-flop between shades. I have black and brown, and then I have banging brunette, and it depends on what look I'm going for. Of course my phone dings, but it depends on what I'm going for. If I want a nice, not so bam in your face brow, I'll probably do the banging brunette. But if I want to, like, I'm going out and I want to be a little more, you know, whatever, I'll do blackest brown. But I also had the black one, but I had a feeling that might be too harsh because of how creamy it is, so I wouldn't do that. And there's also some new brow pencils that I picked up from LA Girl. I'll probably do a haul for some drugstore products, and I'll make sure I include those in. That's what I used on my brows today. I'm trying to switch it up and find alternatives. I also like the NYX brow pencil. but it was kind of stiff. Like once you start moving it across your brows, it can get stiff, so it kind of like tugs at your eye a little bit. So, but they're really good pencils, and they're about $10 at Ulta if you get them from Ulta. Moving right along, where do I want to go? I want to talk about brushes, and basically this year I was all about Morphe brushes. I couldn't get enough of Morphe brushes. Every time they came out with a new brush line, I was on top of it. I joined the Morphe Me Club, which you get brushes by the month, and I probably should like cancel my subscription because I always end up buying brushes too. I tried to stop, and then they came out with the Gilded Gold collection, and I ordered the whole set. It came in a set and I ordered the whole set, and I'm really enjoying those because the bristles are similar to the Elite collection. And I also have some Elite 2 brushes, but I just wanted to point out one that I really enjoy, and I use it for blush. This is the Morphe E3. And they probably had this in the E2 Classic collection. This is the original Elite collection brush. But I really enjoy Morphe brushes. I can't get enough. They're affordable. You can always use someone's coupon code. So if you want some, I even recommended them to a lot of people. Hey, what's a good affordable brush? I need some brushes. I'll recommend Morphe brushes. I think they're a wonderful brush line, and keep up the good work, Morphe. I also like MAC brushes, MAC 217s, anything like that. Morphe has a similar brush than Morphe M433. I love those. I use those to contour my nose. I use them in the crease to blend out eyeshadow. They're amazing. Moving on to foundations. I've delved in a lot of foundations this year, but a couple that I wanted to mention. L'Oreal Pro Glow. I really enjoyed that. I did a first impressions demo video on it, and I really liked it. Some people don't like it because they get extra oily, but it's a Pro Glow foundation, and I'm not necessarily a matte person when it comes to foundation because I don't really like the way it makes my skin look, and I've had troubles with dry patches and things of that sort, so I don't necessarily always gravitate towards a matte foundation. But I really liked L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible, and I was in the shade 211. I did my video. And I also wanted to mention the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. Now this is a matte foundation, but I think that it made my skin look well. It was kind of hard for people to pick their shades, but I picked the shade 9.75 and it matched me pretty good. So I really enjoy Urban Decay's All Nighter foundation. It gives you like that great canvas to work with when you're putting on powder, blush, highlighter. It gives you a perfect canvas. It creates a flawless finish on the face, and I really enjoyed it. Urban Decay's All Nighter foundation. Concealers. I had to break it down to a couple because I didn't want to have an arm and a leg, because I love concealer. Anytime I can get my hand on concealer, I'm going to get my hand on a concealer. Drugstore, I picked LA Girls Pro-Conceal. I have a million of these. Lately I've been using the color Pure Beige, and sometimes I'll even use it to contour. I didn't use that today because I didn't feel like the liquid and then setting and all of that stuff. But LA Girl Pro-Conceal is a very good, very good concealer. Very affordable. I think it's like $4, and then if you can catch it on sale or something like that, you can find it at your beauty supply store, online, wherever. But it's a very good concealer. Now, I hate to say this, but a lot of my concealers are high end, and those are the ones that I more so use than drugstore concealers, because drugstore concealers don't have a wide range. I can speak for Maybelline Fit Me. Is definitely a good one. There aren't a lot of shades, so I think that's why a lot of people don't necessarily get drugstore concealers, because there's never enough shades, especially for our deeper skin tones. I mean, you could get a highlight shade, but as far as something that matches your skin tone, you probably won't find it, especially with like Maybelline, L'Oreal, brands like that. But Maybelline Fit Me is pretty good. I use it to highlight, of course, but I enjoy this, especially if I don't want to use a high-end concealer. But I wanted to mention the Kat Von D Lock-It concealers. These are the newer ones that they came out with throughout the year, not the other one like in the squeezy tube. But I have the shades D35 Neutral and M29 Neutral. And I use M29 to highlight, and the D35 is more so like my complexion. So I could use it to spot conceal, and if I'm not wanting a highlighted look, I just want something natural, I'll use D35 under the eye. And what I use to carve out my brows more so is the MAC Machmaster Concealer in shade 5. I have really like torn this. I have like this much left. I mean, you don't get that much product, but I have like this much left. Sorry, I'm looking in the monitor. But I love it. I use it. I just take my brush, rub it across, carve on my eyebrows, and boom, I'm done. I blend it out with my finger. It's travel friendly. It's great. If you need a concealer to carve out your eyebrows, I would definitely recommend Machmaster Concealer. Moving right along. Oh, I forgot a foundation. It's high-end though, but it's the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and I'm in the shade Golden Almond. And I also have a highlight shade, and I think I've got Honey. If I'm not mistaken, I got Honey. And I also got a contouring shade, which I think is in Chestnut. I really enjoy these foundations. A lot of people don't like stick foundations because they're very emollient, if that's the right word. So very creamy, can get oily. You probably should set it with a powder. But these are amazing. You don't get that much product in here, which I think a lot of people had a problem with, but you don't really need that much. I still have a good amount of this product left. So Hourglass Vanishing sticks. I know people might not want to pay the money, but I enjoy it. They're really nice. If you can wait till Sephora has a sale, or you can get somebody, I don't know what happened when my camera stopped, but if you can get a coupon or something like this when Sephora has a sale, I would recommend you pick one of these up and try it. If you don't mind a creamy emollient foundation, easily accessible, can throw it in your bag, travel with it, I would suggest Hourglass. Eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna say Makeup Geek has wonderful eyeshadows, wonderful single eyeshadows. Morphe came out with some like foiled shadows. I can't remember what they were, but I wore one of them. I don't even know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. But I wore one of them. They're pressed pigments, Morphe pressed pigments, and I wore this and it was like gorgeous on the eyes. And this is the shade Make a Statement, and I think I want to depot some of these, but look at this. That's amazing. And that was just like a little rub on there. Next, Hidden Treasures palette by Dose of Colors. Wonderful palette. It looks a little messy, but I love this palette. You get a great amount of shades. The like foiled shades, or whatever you want to call them, are gorgeous. They're very pigmented. Like, look at that. Jeez, that's amazing pigmentation. This is the one I just swatched. But I really like this palette. I'm glad I was able to get my hands on it. A lot of people were like searching for this palette because it was sold out and it came back, and I was happy that I already had it. But I really enjoy this palette. Also, these little Morphe palettes, the little palettes that they came out with, great travel palettes. I used this in a look a couple of times because these are more so the shades I use. I don't wear cool tones. I more so gravitate towards warm tones, and these are just gorgeous tones. And I think these palettes are like $9 when you order them from Morphe, and you can use that 10% off code from somebody. This is a very expensive palette, and I think I purchased mine from Beautylish at one point. Is it Beautylish? Because Beautylish has like those payment things where you can make like 3 payments. So I ordered like a bunch of stuff, so I wouldn't have to fork out that large price tag for this. But this is the Viseart Neutral Matte Palette, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it 100 times, so I'm just going to show it really quick. I can open it up, but this is what she looks like. The colors are very pigmented. and I really enjoy them. I think this orange shade is very, very pretty. Also, the browns are very good, and it seems like any skin tone can find like a transition shade, things of that sort from this palette. And you get 12 shades, and the price tag is like $80. So you break it down. A lot of people justify things with breaking the price down, like, oh, well, you're getting this many shadows, and if you divide that by this many shadows, then you're only paying this amount per shadow. So to make it sound good, people use that. And then lastly, these Milani little Everyday Eyes eyeshadow palettes. This is number 2, Bare Necessities. I also have the plum one. I can't remember the name exactly, and I probably can't find it within time to show you. But these are wonderful palettes. You can create a very, very nice eye look with these palettes, and they're affordable. I believe they're $9 also at the drugstore, and you can always get drugstore coupons. It comes with a little brush, but nobody ever really uses the brush. But this is what they look like. You can create a very simple look, and you're off. So I really like these. I hope you guys can't hear my TV in the background. I probably should turn it down, but whatever. Oh, I forgot to mention, this one is dirty because I used this today, but I love beauty blenders. I haven't found, I always end up going back to the beauty blender. Even if I try other sponges. It was one I got from Ulta. It was the Ulta brand. Horrible. Won't ever buy those again. You got 2 sponges for like $10, but they weren't very soft. They held water. They were just not my cup of tea. So the beauty blender, if you can't afford a beauty blender, save your money. Save your $20 or find a little pack that you can get and save some money and get a beauty blender. You should always have at least one beauty blender in your collection. Moving right along. Blushes. Love MAC's Raizin. I'm wearing that right now. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I can't believe I didn't bring my highlighters out, but love that. MAC blushes. I also have been using like NYX blushes. One of them, I have it sitting right here because I was going through some stuff, but this is NYX Ombre Brush in Strictly Chic. Shows up very nicely on my skin tone. It's a very pretty blush. It looks like this. You guys can see it. The light's not too bright, but it's a very, very pretty blush. NYX has some good blushes. Don't sleep on NYX blushes. They're very good. Wanted to mention the Tartiest by MakeupShayla palette. This smells so good. It smells like hot cocoa. I have been like torturing this palette. I loved it. Now I'm trying to delve in other things, but this is a wonderful, wonderful palette for deeper skin tones, because you rarely find a palette where you have a contour shade for a deeper skin tone. And me, I have round cheeks, so I'm always trying to like get in these crevices to carve out these cheeks, definitely. But I use like everything in here. I haven't really delved into this banana shade, but I've used the highlighter, I've used the blush, well, both highlights and both contours. Sometimes I'll mix them, but the blush is really good. It shows up on the skin tones. The highlights are great. Tarte's highlighters are really good. I picked up the Tartiest Pro Glow palette. Wonderful. I love the shades. Drugstore highlight. These Wet n Wild highlighters that everybody was like trying to find, oh, they're so worth it. I have it on today. And this is the Mega Glow Highlighting Gold Bar. I love this. This is the only highlighter I've been rocking. I picked up the Mariah Carey highlighter. I haven't even touched it yet because I'm still taking my time with this Wet n Wild highlighter. $3, $4, however much it costs. Wonderful highlighter. If you can find Wet n Wild highlighters when they come out, definitely pick them up. They're well worth the money. What else do I have on the table? Nail polishes. I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to always polish my own nails. I'm not going to get someone else to polish them, and I trying to go to the nail shop. I go to the nail shop and get my feet done all day long, but my nails, I feel like there are enough polishes out there for me to make my nails look good. These LA Girl Gel Extreme Shine nail polish are wonderful. I have them on my nails right now. They're amazing. I went to the nail shop the other day to get my feet done, and I had my nails painted, and she was like, oh, did you get gel on your nails? And I was like, oh no, I did it myself. She was like, wow, they look really good. Like, you really took your time to polish your nails. And I try to do good when it comes to nails. Everybody has that, oh, you might not want to get too close because they look jacked up. But I try to take my time with my fingernails. But to get a compliment from somebody who actually does nails, it spoke pretty highly of me. I probably have some other nail polishes that I should mention, but I really like all the nail polishes that are like gel. Estee has good gel polishes. They're not as good as these LA Girls, but they lasted pretty well. I like Different Dimensions polishes. Their glitter polishes, I really like those. Got that recommendation from Young, Wild, and Polished. Topaz. Anytime she recommends a nail polish from them, I hurry up and go online and get it, especially when I see them on her nails. Some lashes that I wanted to mention. Oh shoot, I don't even have the damn box out. Sorry. These, I always talk about these. The Eyelure 117s. You get 3 in a pack for like $10. I love these lashes. These are my go-tos if I ever need a lash. I would recommend these. They're very, very good. This is more so of a recent buy, and that was because of my girl Tiffany. Her channel is TiffJeff069 here on YouTube. She's Fab01 on Instagram. She recommended lady lashes in the style Belle. Since she recommended those, I've ordered 4 pair. 4 pair, I think, and that's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. These are the only ones I have been wearing for like the past month, but I really, really enjoy these. I've reused them multiple times. I had them on yesterday when I went out, and all I did was basically like get the glue off and reuse them again. But they're really, really nice. I like how they flare up. I had to cut them, of course, but they're amazing. I mean, I just like the way they look. The packaging is awesome. This is how they look. The packaging is great. You get what you pay for, but this probably is slept on brand because people are using like Flutter lashes, House of Lashes. I do love House of Lashes and I love Flutter lashes, but these recently have been my favorite, and I think they will continue to be my favorite up until 2018 because I'm going to keep using them, keep purchasing them, whatever else. Now lips. I have to mention the Nicole Guerrero Best Damn Beauty lip mask. This is my second jar. I ordered another one and I've already had like a dent in it. And that's all I have on my lips right now. I forgot just now that I didn't put on the lipstick, but that's all I have on my lips right now. I love the Bite Beauty Agave lip mask. I had to purchase another one because I tore through the first couple that I had because it's such a good product. If you want your lips to be soft and moisturized, use this. A drugstore one. I don't have it with me because I think it's in a purse or a pocket somewhere because I'm always losing them. It's the Aquaphor Lip Therapy for a drugstore alternative. I really, really like that. I got that from, I think Amanda Insing here on YouTube was always talking about that. So I tried it and I really, really like it. So I've purchased 2 so far and I really, really enjoy them. Lipsticks. I haven't really been doing too much with lipstick because I think I mentioned something about my Maybelline lipsticks. Maybelline always does good lipsticks, and I think I picked like their matte shades or something, and it was like a grayish color, gone grayish, something like that. But I really, really enjoyed those. Now liquid lipsticks. There are a million liquid lipsticks out there, and you can't go wrong with liquid lipsticks. And there's so many to choose from. Kat Von D's, I love those. This is the shade Bow and Arrow. I always use Bow and Arrow. I love this. Kylie Cosmetics. The camera keeps going off. Kylie Cosmetics lip glosses. Love these. They're great. They feel good on the lips. The colors. She has colors for each skin tone. Me personally, that's what I believe. And I really enjoy them being comfortable on the lips. Nothing like a lip gloss that's too sticky. Every time you put your lips together, it's like, and it's that long string or something. Yeah. Anastasia's liquid lipsticks, they're wonderful. And as far as drugstore, NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks are very, very good. I just picked up some new shades. I'm going to try to do a drugstore haul and show you guys what I've picked up from the drugstore lately. And I'm trying to do more with the drugstore and stop gravitating towards Sephora and Ulta has drugstore stuff, but Sephora, because I'm like, Sephora is breaking my damn pockets and I need to stop. I need to get away from Sephora. But that's pretty much it. Perfumes, I had to mention what I've been loving or pretty much all year. This is the Philosophy Love Swept. It's supposed to have like pheromones in it, so if you get close to your man or whatever, he'll wanna as you can see, there's only a drop left. I picked up one that you can put in your purse, but I love this. It smells so good. It just makes you feel amazing. Why not spray myself right now? And next I have Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. I love this perfume. There is nothing else I would rather put on than this Gucci Flora in the gardenia scent. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. But I wear this most of the time. I just decided to spray that Love Swept on it because I'm trying to savor that little last drop in that perfume bottle. But Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia is definitely all year round scent. I love it. It'll probably be in my 2017 favorites too by the end of the year. I don't know, it might be something else. I picked up those some of those MAC scents, shade scents, so I'm anxious to try those. But that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna like go into like 5 million different things because there's just so many products that you can use. Oh, I love my MAC Fix Plus. I didn't mention that. For a facial spray, I love that. Makes me just feel so refreshed. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to talk about too many things because if you really picked out everything that you enjoyed or liked as far as makeup, videos would be like an hour long, and I don't feel like wasting y'all's time. I know people want to click out of videos that are way too long, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.